Okay, all right. Good. We're gonna wait a little while. Just kind of let's see if the rest of the patio and shot. Just gonna have people come in. Go ahead and just smash. Uh, use your thumb and International Space Station. Just crash land it like the mirror on the Taco Bell site. Just hit that. Okay, good, good. All right. Looks like we got one viewer. Probably wait for about two viewers. Get 100% increase on the viewership right now from one. And once people have sat down, locked in, we're gonna get to it. So for those of you that don't know Salsa Parlor, we are the top. I would say top number one content creation, creation. Is it content creation? Just goofs. We're the number ones in East Lansing, Michigan, on Bertram Avenue, between the 1400 and 1000 block. Within that realm, we're the number one content creation platform. And how did we do that? Well, a lot of people say use the equipment that you got, get good. We went the other way. We said, fuck learning how to do anything. Just buy microphones. So we went out and we bought SM58s. And we got them. And they were pretty good. Pretty good. But, by the way, I'm sorry, I should introduce myself. Ridiculous. My name's Lou Michael. Stage name, Louis Michael. Ridiculous, I know, but show business. Anyways, I'm one of the CEOs and mid-managers. One of the CEOs. I was the CEO of Salsa Parlor, but we came together. We voted myself out, me and one other guy. So it was pretty tough, but I had to vote myself out of office. Former CEO of Salsa Parlor here. Now I'm just a shareholder like the rest of you if you own the company. If you don't, we're not publicly traded, so you don't. But anyways, point being is Joe Biden's our new CEO. I'm one of the mid-managers with Zachary Burkus. And together, we collectively were like, hey, we need to do a morning show. I was like, all right, guys, sleep in. Right, let's take a day off and let's talk about investing. Because a lot of people are like, whoa, it's Saturday morning. How do you have the finances to go home and chill on your parents' lanai? Right? It's not all private jets and yachts. Sometimes it's your childhood home's backyard. But you got enough money to do that on a Saturday morning? If you don't have that kind of scratch, this is a stream for you. All right, good. So let's talk about it. In investments, investments, that's what they're called. So a lot of people have been getting into all kinds of things, like bacon, cottage cheese, perishables. And I'm like, first of all, like, are they good investments? I think so. Some people say they go bad, but I usually eat them before they go bad. But if you want to get into the perishable investments, that's great, especially if you want to eat. Now, if you go into other things, like a lot of people, so you got a lot of wealthy people, Wall Street fat cats, people like that. They're buying up like items that you're going to need in the future and that are inflation proof. So things like socks, underwear, balls of yarn, rubber bands, paper clips, things like that. You've seen the wealthy just load up on, and it's incredible, right? But what I highly recommend you do is, you can see a few back there. Pool noodles are going to be pretty great in the future. I just think they're going to be inflation proof. So that's one thing you can go. Lego literally never drops in price. Actually, in the last 10 years, they somehow keep spiking in price. Ridiculous. So yeah, if you want to have the Saturday morning kind of scratch to take a day off every now and again in corporate America, what can you do? I don't know. Keep working that gig shift, and as soon as you pay off your car insurance, your house insurance, your rent, right, food if you need it, eat out of the dumpster like everybody else. Once you get those things covered, right, you can take that $4 to maybe $8 you have budgeted left, and then go ahead and take that. You could, if you were going to go the traditional route, you could go to the stonk market, or I guess you have to go to New York to do that. But I don't know. Evidently, there's applications out there like Tinder and Berkshire Hathaway where you can take that $4 to $8, invest it in the S&P 500, and then make 60 cents. So that's actually not bad for a $4 investment. But what I think you do is you go to Las Vegas, right? You take that $4, put it on black, you win. Nobody sees it coming, but you put it on black again. So you take that 4, turns into 8, turns into 16, 32, 64. You see what I'm saying? But you get up to the point where you're, I don't know, 5, 6 figures, doing pretty well. You do that again. Then you go to blackjack. You lose a little bit, if not all of it. Get back down to $4, go back to the roulette table. It's going to take a while, but once you turn that initial $4 investment, and with all the time you're spending in Las Vegas, you will have lost your minimum wage job, but you won't need it because, again, we're taking that $4 and we're exponentially growing it through what I call a hyper cycle, which is actually just gambling. And a lot of people are like, well, why would you go to Las Vegas to gamble? Because you can literally just gamble in your pocket now if you have a smartphone. But the thing is, if you're worried about a $4 investment, you don't have a smartphone. All right, we're trying to talk. We're walking you through how you can have a Saturday morning off to chill in an apocalyptic future on your parents' lanai. So after you go to Vegas, you make your let's call it $100,000. You go back, you take that 100,000, you go to crypto. You don't buy any stable coins. All right, none of that. You don't use BlockFi. You don't use anything like Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, none of them. You go to the sketchiest looking crypto market and you take that $100,000 and you find 1,000 altcoins, super alt, low cap, and you spread that out, right? Sow the oats of capitalism all over the internet. And you might be thinking, where is this crypto money gonna go, Lou? I don't know either. All right. You just put money into the internet and somehow more money comes out. Does it sound like a ridiculous idea? No. It's the sound safest thing you can do. So after you take your $100,000 you've made from your minimum wage job of betting that $4 investment, the initial $4 is key. Because we'll talk about how to get to Las Vegas, but once you get to Las Vegas and you turn that $4 into $100,000, it's pretty much gold from there. Because the guy, what's his name, Nebraska investor, he's, I think, made a couple $1,000. Warren Buffett, right? He's at least made a few $1,000s. He said the first 100,000, once you're done there, it's all spray cheese out of a can. It's easy cheese. So, all right, you've got your 100,000. It's in tons of altcoins. I'm talking scam coin, SafeMoon, shitcoin, Shiba Inu. Not to be confused with Shiba Inu, but you should get some of that as well. Obviously, you want to have some stuff in Doge just to hedge your bets. Have any money left to eat or drink or anything like that? It's fine. You're a crypto investor. So what you do is you explain to everybody how in the next 5 to 10 years, you're actually going to be a millionaire, if not billionaire. And you're just going to let statements like, hey, what about the inflation rate making millions, if not billions of dollars near worthless in the future? You don't hear that at all. You just hear the fact that you'll be a millionaire or billionaire in about 4 to 5 years. And then from there, you just sit and crash around for 4 to 5 years. And I don't want to say you smoke a lot of opium because you're hoping and smoking a lot of hopium, but you just wait. And then you let government food stamps come to you. And once your investments really come to port for you in 4 to 5 years, you cash out, provided you remember all the ways to do so. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the easiest road to becoming I'd say, financially free in a decade, whilst also, managing your wealth in a new school economy. And then I hate to say it, guys, you do that, It's all princess mugs, toys on the lanai. You know what I mean? So that's the Salsa Parlor investment stream for you today. All right, everybody. If you were here for regular Salsa Parlor content, sorry to disappoint, but everybody needed a day off. By the way, no. Well, Lou, we thought you were an unhinged man just giving sound investment advice. No, I'm kidding, everybody. My name's Lou Michael. I'm one of the resident jackasses from Salsa Parlor. Everybody needed a break this morning, so we didn't do the morning show. I'm clearly not at Salsa Parlor. Mentioned chilling on my parents' lanai, home for the weekend. So yeah. To our not Patreon but would be Patreon supporters, if we had them, OG Yondo, Sean Murray, Gavin, and the rest of you that usually sound off, Alex, Bob. Thank you guys. I don't know if anybody watched, but yeah, this was just me riffing and dicking around for a good time. So, anyways, Salsa Parlor Morning Show will be back next Saturday, 10 a.m. I want to say. Right, that's a shameless plug for the actual show. Shameless plug for Jake Ford, resident of Salsa Parlor, comedian. Check out his EP on Spotify or anywhere you stream. As he would say, pretty good. Ope is his single, but just look up Jake Ford on Spotify and that'll pop up. Let's see, Elena Banfield, not resident, but resident adjacent. I mean, she lived in the house when we were all dying of COVID, so that's kind of like a resident member stance. Anyways, Elena Banfield, you can check out her podcast, Leave Me Alone. It's actually probably the best content created by anybody, Salsa Parlor or Salsa Parlor adjacent. Phenomenal podcast. She puts in the work, and you know what? It shows in the content. Zach Burkar, literally didn't even charge my laptop, and he's our tech guy. I had to figure out how to charge this laptop without our tech guy. But you can check out Zach Burkar at Burkarzi, phenomenal photographer, and he's recently been working on an actual, what I would say, soon to be successful project, Cash Pineapples, that does what I just did, which I did poor, very bad, riffing on economics and money and investments. Cash Pineapples is written and performed by Hallie Bjorkford, edited and shot by Zachary Burkar. Check it out on the YouTubes. Let's see, who else? James Couture, he used to be, well, something, but he ran the light at the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase and is dead to us. So don't even worry about James Couture. Shameless plug for him. You can check him out at Secret Beefcake, and I'll get you Venmo because he's going to need help because he's never going to be working in the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase. Let's see. Also he does the Hollywood Sauce on this channel. God, I think the shameless plugs are going to take longer than the actual bullshit spoofing. Let's see. Oh, Trevor Tress. That's right. He's the new comedy bad boy of Salsa Parlor in Michigan. Check him out. Book him. He's competent at comedy. So check that out. Let's see. Luke Nesbitt, former resident of the Salsa Parlor, turned semi-pro golfer, and I think he's going to keep swinging clubs and be a golfer. So and that does it, everybody. That's the nonsense of the day. I think it's enough shameless plugs. Check out Loaded for Bear for the free consultation. That's what I'm doing. All right, bye, everybody.